Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. It has been a minute since we have searched dollar bills. 3 of you in, now up to 5. Hello Chew, hello the Jolly Roger, hello Yakety. Thank you Walker Magnet. Hope your stream went well tonight, my friend. We have 500 $1 bills that we're going to search tonight. We've got a brick of 1,000 we're going to search some other nights. And I got 500 brand new ones that serves no purpose to search. I just have to see if they're consecutive serial numbers and I'll try to sell them on eBay. But I haven't done that yet. So how y'all doing? Having a wonderful evening? Hello Kevin. Hello Eric, good to see you. I know since we haven't searched in a while, it'll take a while for people to start watching regular again, because I usually try to do this on Wednesdays and Sunday nights, and we have had appendix surgeries and family medical emergencies. We have had a little bit of everything going on in the last month plus, so all right, I got an error message. It's been so long I got an error message. Key frame frequency is 8.3 seconds. Gotta change that. Hold on. Gotta change some settings. Gotta change some settings. Output. Where is it? Where is it? Not there. Gotta change the setting. Give me a minute. Video? No. Output 7,000 kilobytes per second. That's right. My wife has recovered from her emergency appendectomy. The boy's niece, 8-year-old niece, who was born with a heart defect, had a great day at school, came home, and her heart stopped. And her mom had to do CPR, and she is now out of the hospital and recovering. She's not all the way back, but it was very, very touch and go for like 3 weeks. So no good, but she is doing better now. But a lot of things that have kept us from streaming. Like right now, I have an error that I am not finding where to correct it. Give me a second. I will find it. I will find it. Output. Oh, that could be why right there. I gotta change that from simple to advanced, I bet. That may be it. Sample rate. Video. It's not there. Alright, I've got to change a setting, which means y'all are going to get the circle of death for a minute, and I am going to be right back. Hold on, I got to stop streaming to fix. Let's see if this works. Are we back? Let me know if we're back. I think I fixed it, but I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. I think we're back. We're good? All right. I think I fixed it. Let me put my camera back in place. I've got to switch back and forth when I record a video like we did earlier today announcing our Saturday stream at 2 p.m. I have to use the simple settings because that gives me a pause button on my videos so I can pause and not record one take. If I don't change that back to advanced when I go to stream live, I get a key rate error. And I think we have fixed it. It looks like it is all better. So, did I miss anyone? Azure Blue, good to see you. Good to see you. So, you all probably remember, but what we do here, we search dollar bills on this stream, and we're going to search 500 tonight. We're going to be looking for fancy serial numbers and other such stuff. These are bills I picked up today. And if I miss one that I would normally keep, and you're the first one to type in, hey, you missed this, and I can go back and find it, then you get it. I will send it to you, and we also will have a giveaway at the end of the stream. Let's get all my lighting and everything set up here so you all can see. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So what we're looking for is, I'm looking here at the date, I'm looking for anything 2000, earlier than in 2000, because they will have some value above face value. And basically what I'm looking for is anything that has a value above face value. I kind of cheat and I look at the signature because I know if it's Munchin or Yellen, they're the last two Secretaries of Treasury, and I know they're not before 1999. I'm also looking for any bill that ends in an X or a Y because those are deeper in the series and those have value above face value. I'm looking for any bill that ends in a star. That means it's a star note, was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And those are going for $3 to $4 each or more if they are more rare. And we will look up the star note to see what the print run size is if we find any. I'm also looking for any combination of numbers that make it a fancy serial number. That could be, those things are mostly, oops, that's wrong. I wonder if I can fix that. This is not an AFSP hunt. Let me see if I can fix it. I finally got all of my AFSP hunts done. This is one of our normal hunts. We're back to the normal. We also did a lot of streams where we raised money for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, and I owed a lot of people hunts from their donations, and we got all those done. We got them all done. I will also try to keep up with the chat while I'm doing this, but I'm going to be looking, hello John Chum, very diligently at these numbers so I don't miss anything. The one I usually miss is a bookend. Starts in 02, ends in 02, or starts in 025, ends in 025. I have what I call bookend blindness, and I miss those. But I've been known to miss some other ones, so you never know. And again, if I miss one and you're the first one to type it in, I'll send it to you for free. You do have to be age 18 or over, because that's the rules of me just sending stuff out for free. So let's get started, and hopefully YouTube will advertise us a little bit and our attendance will grow. We use this format especially to try to grow our subscriber base and to introduce people to a segment of coin and bill collecting that they may not be familiar with. So let's get started. Yakety knows what this is all about. I have still been searching $1 bills along the way, and I will say that the finds are getting more scarce. I'm still finding stuff, but there are a lot of people onto this hobby now, and it's getting harder. It's getting harder. We used to average over 1 star note per strap, and that number has gone down to like maybe a half a star note per strap. But we do still find stuff. Those were consecutive serial numbers. That's not something we look for and keep. But you can search along with me because I'm looking here and I'm looking here. And I'm sure I'll miss something before the night's over. It's almost a guarantee. I don't think I've ever had a stream that I didn't miss anything. 444-00449, that is a trinary note. Now trinary notes don't have a lot of great value, though that bill's in really good shape, and that's kind of a special trinary note because it's got 5 4s in it. I keep anything that has 4 of the same number in a row. Those aren't in a row, but there are 5 4s in it, and 0s and 9s. It is a trinary note. That is one I will keep for my collection. I have started my eBay store, and I've sold some bills, but I don't have all of my finds listed yet, but I hope to soon. Jolly Roger, 7 sevens and 1 8. Sevens, eights, and zeros are the most sought after numbers. So a 7 of a kind on a bill, if it was a $1 bill, would go really good. If you've got 6 of the same number or 6 in a row on a $1 bill, it sells for over 20 bucks. 7, I would have to look, but probably closer to 50. Now on a $20 bill, it doesn't have the same value above face that a 1 does, but I'm going to guess 7 sevens on a $20 bill is going to sell for $40, $50. Now the best place to look up values on these, because this segment of coin hunting and bill hunting is new enough, is eBay. Go to eBay and type in the search bar $20 bill serial number 7 sevens. Hit enter and then go to the far left side and click on the sold button, so you'll see what they've sold for. And or if they don't have 7 sevens, you can put 7 of a kind, and you can see what they've sold for recently on eBay, and that's the best way to get a real current value on those. But 7 sevens is a really good one. Hello, Pete. You're welcome. All right, what's going to be our first find tonight? I don't know. They're all facing the same direction so far. And I've asked my bank not to take them out of the wrapper anymore and search them or run them through their counter to verify the count, because I think that's where they're getting messed up. This is something I had stopped keeping for a while, but I've looked them back up. You'll notice that 4 is over inked. It has more ink on it than the other numbers. Over inked bills, that is a printing error, those are going for like $3 a piece now. And that's not a drastic example. As a matter of fact, the 3 and the 4 are both over inked. If you look at the first 3, compare it to the second 3, you can see the difference. But those are worth around $3, so I have started keeping them again. Hello, Tyler. Good to see you. Ooh, almost a radar note. 4348, and from the back, 4308. Had that read the same front to back and back to front, that would be called a palindrome or a radar note, and that'd be worth $10 or more. As is, it is just a close, near miss. 1929, but it doesn't follow through with a date, making it a birth date or historical note. We would keep that. Hope everyone has been doing well, getting ready to celebrate the holidays coming up, Christmas and New Year's. I think I've got all my shopping done now. If it all ships and gets here on time, we'll be in good shape. We've got my entire family coming down, not this weekend, but next weekend to celebrate Christmas, a little before Christmas. We'll have 26 people here. There's another over inked bill. It's not as good a shape, but you look at those 2 6s, see the first one, heavily inked. Again, that's going to go for $2 to $3. So we will hang on to those over inked bills now. You have the 2 later numbers, so the numbers are 1 number off. They're not circulated to. Cool. Not exactly sure what you mean by that, but if they are uncirculated looking, they're certainly worth more. All right, we've got an older bill here. We also have one that ends in a U. I only keep the ones that end in an X or a Y, but it means a deeper run for that Federal Reserve Bank. But why I'm going to keep this one is it's a 1988A, and just being a 1988A raises the face value. But also on 1988As, there's a possibility that this was one of the test bills that they printed back in 88A, 93, or 95 that are called a web note. If you look at the back of the note we searched just before, below the E, you can see that 27. That is the printing plate number, and that's where it's on every bill that's not a web note. When it's a web note, it's going to be above the E. It does say kick. Interesting. Let's see where this one is. And unfortunately, it is below the E. It's not a web note, but it is a 1988A, and we do keep all of those older bills. So we'll hang on to that. We've been hunting coins on YouTube for over 5 years now, and we've only been doing dollar bill searches for the last probably 7-8 months now. And I thought I would be bored and not like it, but I've really fallen in love with it. And it's a good way to find bills that have a value over face value and make a little extra money. I haven't sold any of mine yet, but I will be soon. They will be on our eBay channel. Those 2 zeros on that one are raised slightly out of alignment. That happens a lot of times with zeros. That's not enough out of alignment that I'm going to keep it, but if it was a little higher, I would keep it. That would be an error note as well. Good to see you, Roger. Gaming with CJ, I keep anything before the year 2000, 1999 and older. And the reason I do that, the 2 sources that I use to value bills are the prices on eBay, and that is the most current. But on a lot of the older bills, I have this book called Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date. And when you get 1999, if they're in good shape, they start being worth a couple bucks. So I start hanging on to them. And 1963 is the oldest bill I have found, and my 1963s I have found thus far have been bar notes signed by William Barr, who was only Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days before dying unexpectedly in office. And those are worth a little money. Hello, Tom Thumb. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you. Yes, those raised digits we call an odometer note or a gas pump note when they're out of alignment. That is correct. Alright, I'm ready to find something really cool. We got the sniffle still. We can't get a good hard frost here in North Arkansas and kill off all the allergy stuff. 0404-5357, had that been 0404-0404, we'd have loved it. But it wasn't. It wasn't. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it does not cost you a thing. It's free on Wednesday nights. It's actually free every night, but it makes my grandkids extremely happy. We have recently gone over 15,000 subscribers, and they wanted to get to 20,000 by year end, but I stopped streaming with everything we had going on, and we are not going to make it. But we'll try to make it next year. 1920, 0894, not quite a birth date note. No star notes yet. And they are getting more scarce, and they've announced they're not going to use star notes after this year. So I think they're going to continue to go up in value. I think I searched 1,000 notes 2 nights ago, and I found 6 star notes. Those are always fun to find. 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. If you ever find one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boy, you really got something. You're going to have a lot of value. All right. Well, most of them are going the same direction. Let's turn those over. They're only going a second direction. Let me get my chat back up on the screen. It fell off for some reason. There we go. Azure Blue I am. You can't see it, but the serial number is in two places on the bill, and as I'm flipping through, I am looking at that other location to make sure the numbers match. I'm also trying to make sure that green seal is relatively in the middle of the ONE. And as I flip them over, I'm looking for anything really weird on the reverse that might be an error, like a bleed through where you can see Washington. There are about 20-some things you can look for when you're searching dollar bills. It's a bunch. Hello, Lady Braven. Good to see you. Hello, Nobody Really. Good to see you. A lot of $1 bills that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in different order, too. Oh, man, I've never found one past 1, 2, 3, 4 in the right order, but I hope one of these days. I have now searched over 80,000 $1 bills in the last 8 months. So I've searched a bunch. We get time later, I will show you some of my best finds that I have found hunting. And there's several that I still haven't found. I have not found 7 of a kind on a bill yet. I have 2 that are 6 in a row of the same number. I've not found a true ladder that is in order with the numbers. But I keep looking. Fortunate to have a good relationship with some banks around here that order me coins to search and bills. I picked up 4 boxes of $50 to search on Saturday in our live stream at 2 p.m. today. Also got 4 boxes of nickels because we love searching nickels. And also, if you can get a box of 2024D nickels, they're selling on eBay for a crazy amount, like $2,000, which is nuts. But the mintage on 2024D nickels is very, very low. A star note! We got a star note. If I miss you on chat, it wasn't intentional. Just tag me if you would. That star right there indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted numbers. And, oh, I know what I don't have going here. Hold on a second. Let me open something up. Haven't streamed in a while, so let me move that up there, that over there, that there, that there, and that right there. That's not what I want. I want that, and I want that. All right, now I got that fixed. Now we're going to go to the star note lookup page. Now somebody wrote 100 on this. That does not help the value at all. Does not. Hey, thank you for those stars up there. That makes me feel good. It makes me happy. I appreciate it. Go to our star note lookup page. Let me find my random comment screen so I can get over to show you what I'm doing. I moved it for our stream the other day. I'm going to move it back. Ooh, too far. Put it there. And give me a second. I promise. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. What happens when you don't stream for a few months? All right, now I've got it on the screen. This is the Star Note lookup page. This is a website called mycurrencycollection.com. When we find a Star Note, we go in here, we key in the denomination, we key in the year and the series number. This is a 2017A. Then we key in the entire serial number starting with the letter. This one's a L007 37425 and then the star. That's not a star, Paul. That's a star. What this is going to do is it's going to tell us what the print run size was for this series of star notes. And the average is 3.2 million. So what we're looking for is anything lower than 3.2 million because that could make this more valuable. So let's see. As you can see, if I square this up on the page, it's 3.2 million. So if you look at the heat chart, that is a less rare star note. So that doesn't hurt the value of our star note at all. It just doesn't increase it. Star notes in good shape, which that one's going to be degraded or downgraded because it's been written on, are going for $3 to $4 each on eBay. And they're not going to make star notes anymore, so that's going to continue to go up. So we definitely keep those. I would assume that one's worth a couple bucks. That would be my guess. Hello, 857 Tucson. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. That site is called MCC. I think if I type, let's see if this will work. Hold on. Exclamation MCC. Let's see if that'll pop that up. Maybe work, it may not, but it's called mycurrencycollection.com. There it is. Thank you, John Jacobs, one of our moderators. I appreciate it. And you could go there and you can look up and find out what the print run size was for that series of $1 bills. Must have hit my camera. I got all crooked on you. 7077, 7077. So those are consecutive serial numbers, but unless there's something else special about them, like if you find an entire strap of bills that have consecutive serial numbers, those have additional value, but otherwise they don't. So we don't hang on to them. I probably have $1,500 bills I have kept from my searches, and I've given a lot away. People have donated for me to hunt dollar bills before, and they get all the fines. And those will be going up for sale on our eBay channel when I get some of that there spare time. All right, that's the first 100, but fear not, we're going to open more and search some more. That's just the first 100. We are going to search 500 tonight. Here is the second 100 coming in. And again, I'm going to try to get back to doing this every Wednesday night at 9:45 and every Sunday night also. Bookend, bookend, bookend. Uh-oh. Am I going to be giving something away? I missed a bookend. Get to talking too much? I'm looking. I'm looking. Boy, it's a crispy one too. It's a crispy one, so that's going to belong to somebody other than me. But that is a bookend bill. It starts with 91, it ends with 91. It doesn't have tremendous value. They're going for about $1.50 on eBay to $2. But when I find them, we do keep those in this format. I usually don't keep them for myself, because after eBay fees and stuff, there's not a lot of money. But for your collection, when I miss one, we do give it out. Let me get rid of that. Put that back up there. Put that over by the trash. Put that back up there. So, who was the first? Mr. T. Culp, it looks like. Oh, did the basketball team win? It looks like Mr. T. Culp was the first one to point out I had missed a bookend. So, Mr. T. Culp, that's a good, I will post that soon. There's not a single thing on there for sale right now, Killer One. But as soon as I get some stuff listed again, I did just sell bricks of, I found 2 bricks of 1,000 uncirculated $1 bills. And I did sell those for $1,300 each. And but they're gone, so there's not a single thing on there right now for sale. So I will start posting it and publishing it as soon as I get some more stuff on there for sale. Mr. T. Culp. Now what you need to do, Mr. T. Culp, for me to ship this to you, you have to send me an email, which John Jacobs has probably already put in. There it is at the very bottom, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. Send me an email, confirm to me that you are over the age of 18, claim your dollar bill, and Give me your mailing address so I can send it out to you, and that one's yours. That's my punishment for missing it. All right. I think there's some people making a decent living off of me for all the bookends I miss. 1929 penny. Congratulations, Caleb. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's get started on the second strap. I almost made it all the way to the end of that strap without missing anything. That's pretty good for me. And just because I keep or don't keep something doesn't mean that's what you need to do or should do. I keep some things that don't necessarily by the book have a value above face, but they strike my fancy. And I don't keep some things like bookends, 2-digit bookends. I try to keep all 3-digit bookends where the first 3 and the last 3 match, because there's not a lot of value in the 2-digit bookends, but I know a lot of people do keep them, so we keep them for the sake of these videos. That one looks a little odd to me. You know, close together, that 6 and 1 look. And the 2's kind of over there in left field, and the 9 looks a little over inked. I'm going to keep that one. I have no idea if it has any additional value, but I am going to hang on to it. Caleb, you can go to pcgs.com and go to their price guide and click on Lincoln Cents, and then look at 1929, and it will show you a price guide that then has a price on the 1929 pennies all the way from what is a G4 or a very low grade penny all the way up to an MS70, which is a perfect 1929 penny. They actually have a photo grade area too where you can go and kind of get an idea of what you think your penny may grade, but that'll give you at least a range of what it might be worth. January 31st of the year 1371, not one we're going to keep. November 1st of the year 4049, we're teasing some birth dates. That 5 is a tiny bit over inked, but not enough for me to want to keep. That 0 is heavy enough for me to keep though. That bill's not in great shape. Look at the first 0, look at the second 0. That is an over inked error. In this condition, it may only go for a couple bucks on eBay, but it is worth keeping for sure. And I am seeing a lot, yeah, it probably is washed, a lot fewer of the over inked ones as I'm searching, because I think people are keeping them. You used to see a bunch, which is why I stopped keeping them, because I probably had 150. And then when I looked up that the value had gone up, I thought, well, I need to start keeping them again, I guess. Same thing there. That 8 is over inked, but it's not over inked enough for me to keep. Not over inked enough for me to keep. Uh-oh. Upside down. Upside down, but all facing the same direction? Almost. Alright, here we go. Hello, Sir Jay. We're searching some dollar bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, older bills, anything that makes it worth more than face value, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Out of 80,000 bills searched, I've never found one with mismatched numbers right and left yet. But I have seen them for sale, so I know it does happen. I just haven't wandered onto one. July 15th of 1868. Too old to be a birth date note of meaning, but when you get one that has a date on it, July 15th, 1868, I will hang on to that. I will look it up after the stream. If something amazing happened on July 15th of 1868 in the world, then that could have some value above face value. Right now I don't know, but I will set it to the side and I shall check it out later. There is a bookend. There is a bookend. Starts with 64, ends with 64. We will put that in a pile over there. Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest bookend. It was not the prettiest. 1972-0056. Not going to work for what we're looking for. If I get off the screen, yell at me. I'll try not to. But in this format, this vertical live format, which gets posted on the YouTube Shorts feed, which is good for us, I don't have a lot of room to make a mistake on keeping it under the screen. But if you are here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider it, because we may find something like that right there. That's another star note. Star notes are printed to make up for bills that were damaged or misprinted when they ran them. They've announced they're not going to use the star notes going forward, so these are going for $3 to $4 a piece now. And when we find a star note, we go over to the star note lookup page, and there it is. I will share that with you. It's called mycurrencycollection.com. You key in the $1 we've already got there and the year in the series. This one also is a 2017A. First letter F, which means it was out of Atlanta, Georgia. 02350743 star. Now usually these are printed in run sizes of 3.2 million, so we're looking for something with a lower print run size that could make this more valuable. Let's see. 3.2 million, and again 90% are going to be 3.2 million, but you will find some with a lower print run, and when you do, this little indicator will move from less rare out here to more of the heat zone. But that one is not going to be one of the more rare ones, but still the star notes are selling for $3 to $4 each on eBay, so that one will be listed soon. What does soon mean? That's a good question. When I get spare time, it'll probably be after Christmas. Probably be after Christmas, and the fact that I've got about 1,500 to take a picture of and get on there, it's going to be a while. 02229737. 1976, 3 sixes a row in the middle. If it's 4 sixes, I'd keep it because those are selling for above face value. A little bit of an over-ink 0, but not enough to keep. Again, for the totality of my hunts of 80,000 bills, I've averaged about 1 star note per strap. But more recently, in the last month, that number has gone down because I think a lot of people are searching this. We have had streams like this where we've had as many as 30 and 50,000 people watch the stream, so we have told several people. Just depends how aggressive YouTube promotes our video. And since I haven't streamed in over a month, probably not overly aggressive tonight. But you never know. Regardless, I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can continue to get $1 bills that are circulated and search. Almost a trinary, yeah it was. September 14th of the year 5988. I won't be alive then, so I don't hang on to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 7. If we'd had 8 different numbers on there that made up consecutive order, we would have kept that as a broken ladder. Some people call them a scattered ladder, and they have a value above face value, but that was a near miss. I did find one of those 2 nights ago when I was searching. May 3rd or March 5th of the year 5577. Not going to be alive then either. And I'm not too depressed about it. That's pretty far in the future. There's an over-ink date. See how heavy the ink is on that 8? That's a printing error. And I'm shocked that those are selling for $3. I'd stop keeping them, but that's what they're going for on eBay. So I'm going to hang on to them, list them, see if they sell. I don't know. I don't know. December 28th of the year 7558. Boy, we're teasing a lot of birth dates here. We just need a more current one. Two 262005555, almost a keeper. 4 5s in a row we would have kept. I did find 4 8s in a row 2 nights ago. 66655. 999090. Boy, close. You'll find a lot of close ones. Over ink 7, is it heavy enough to keep? I don't think so. It is over inked, but it's not over inked enough. That 5 and 7 are a little raised as well. Kind of an odometer or gas pump note, but not enough for me to want to keep. To be able to sell for above face value on eBay. But it's close. And some people would keep those, and that's not wrong. I just, there's a limit to how many bills you can keep without selling any. So I guess what I'm saying is I need to get to selling some. But this is an easy hobby to get into, to learn. Banks are pretty open to selling you $1 bills. I get $2,000 a week from one of my banks. They order them in from the Federal Reserve. I've got another bank that is a bigger bank, and I buy theirs from customer and business deposits. I get $1,000 a week from them. And I haven't really noticed the difference between the Federal Reserve straps and the customer straps, or we call them teller straps. You got 3 versions of the 2 on that one. You got that 2, a little heavier ink 2, and a heavy 2. I'm going to hang on to that one as a over inked bill. Will it sell? I have no idea. I do know that we're through our second iCirc's in the house. Yeah, we were in the deer blind. Hope you're doing well, iCirc. Hope your son had a good bass fishing season. It's good to see you, my friend. We are moving on to our third strap. Since there are tails on both ends, I think we're going to have to sort this one out a little bit. iCirc, this is called the vertical live format. And I only use this when I'm searching dollar bills at 9:45. It's a format that YouTube came up with several months ago, and when you film in this format, they actually advertise your stream on the YouTube Shorts feed. And you can see we've got 72 people in here now. I've had times that I've had 500 people in at once, and 30 to 50,000 people watch a stream. So while it's not the viewing of the big screen that you're used to in our Saturday streams, it helps me introduce this great hobby to more people. And you know that our main objective, I hunt with my grandsons, is to keep this hobby alive and make people aware of it, draw awareness to it. So on Wednesday and Sunday nights when I stream dollar bills, I hunt in this vertical live format so that YouTube helps me out getting a few more views. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 4s. Missing a 5. So that's why we're in this format. We do daily short videos that come out around 10 p.m. hunting coins, showing my best finds of the week between pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. And at the end of every month, we give away all of those finds. And there's a lot in there. Part of that is I accidentally cracked a roll of pennies that I thought was part of my bank pennies, and they were my 1960 pennies that are uncirculated. So I dropped them in the giveaway jar. But once a month, we give away all our finds from those short videos. You can find those about 10 o'clock every night. And then once a month, I'll post a video that says it's time to give them all away. And you leave a comment on that video. Make sure you're subscribed. And then a week later, I'll post a video of the computer automatically picking a winner for us. And then that person has a week to claim them. and I ship them to them. We've been doing that over a year. We've given away a lot of coins that way. You have to be 18 years of age or older. But that's pretty much the only requirement, other than claim your prize, and that seems pretty easy. So like the January 1st or 2nd, I'll post a video saying it's time for the giveaway, and that's the video you leave your comment on. And then a week later, I will draw the winner. February 93rd of 1977. Now you got to watch eBay. There are people out there on eBay trying to sell this as a birthday note. Now it's in the right format. If that was 0209, it would be February 9th or September 2nd of 1977. But there are people calling this September 2nd of 1977 and selling it for $5 or $10, and it really doesn't have any value above face value. So be careful on eBay. 40411-511. Almost a trinary note. Trinary note's a note that only uses 3 different numbers on the serial number. We do hang on to those. They're worth about $2 each if they're in good shape. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the vertical in Marsh. It's not my favorite, but Tybee just subscribed, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family, Tybee. If I did this in a live stream format, full screen, we would have about 300 views on it, and maybe 500. In this format, can I even tell right now? I've got another. The bit rate is lower than recommended. I've got another error. No, wait, it went away. It went away. Let's see. We have already had 1,200 people view this video tonight. So what it allows me to do in Marsh is to introduce this hobby to more people, which is a good thing. And I only do it when I'm searching dollars, because you can see along with me on this. I will hang on to that one. It's not 4 8s in a row, but there are 5 8s on the bill, and 8s, 7s, and 0s are the most sought after numbers, so that will have a little bit of value above face value. So I will hang on to that one. It's not a trinary or anything. Well, thank you, iCirc. Last year's New Year's bill on a 50. Cool, Tybee. The higher the denomination bill, the fewer customers you have for it, and they don't bring the same ratio of price. But it would be worth above face value for sure. You might get $55, $60 for it. But a birth date note in good shape on a $1 bill, those are going for $10, $20 or more each, which is a nice return on $1. And again, I haven't sold any, so but I have looked up on eBay and looked at what the items are selling for, and I will be selling some soon. We're on our 3rd strap tonight. That'll be 300 searched at the end of this strap. We are going to search 500 tonight. I usually search 500. Occasionally I'll search 1,000 if I'm feeling frisky and want to get some ones back to the bank. But you may see me search a few more times this week. You never know. Boy, that's a trinary. And that's a radar. Hello. Hello. That is rare. That is rare right there. 1819 from the start, 1819 from the reverse. That's called a palindrome or a radar note, and we do not find very many of those. There's Southern Metal in the house. Good to see you, Southern Metal. If you're not subscribed to Southern Metal, he is another content provider. He hunts dollars and coins, knows a lot more about them than I do, so be sure and check him out. Southern Metal, John Jacobs just put you up there, and how about that find? Radar note, 1819, 1819. Reads the same front to back and back to front. that, I haven't looked it up recently because I've only found like 3 of these ever, but that's worth around 20 bucks. That's a nice return on a dollar bill. That is definitely our best find of the night and going to be very hard to beat. When I find a good one, I put them in these plastic protectors. They're not actually plastic, but people ask me all the time, how do you protect yours? I buy these on eBay, BCW, Deluxe Currency Regular Bill Holder. It protects it from additional damage or light damage. And I buy those 50 at a time on eBay, and I don't make any money if you go buy them. But I probably should set that up too. Very good idea, but it's not. What a great find. What a great find. You gotta love that. Hello, Jeff S. Good to see you. All right. Wow. Like I was saying, I guess this is an easy hobby to get into because the banks are sometimes reluctant to order coins for you to search, but they're pretty receptive to selling you dollar bills to search. 100, 500, you search it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 finds so far. So you take everything else back to the bank, add a few dollars to it, and get you some more to search. February 15th of the year 1623. A little too historical. 89919892. Alright, let's find something else cool. That was a great one. February 15th of the year 5868. Southern Metal, are you actually going to get some bills and your coins and search tomorrow night? Because Southern Metal usually searches on Tuesday and Thursday evenings around 7 p.m. Central Time. 6 p.m., 6:15 in Atlanta, where he's from. John Berry, $1.99 Super Chat. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. It would be a birthday bill. Format-wise, it's just way too old of a bill for me to keep, Peter. I could look it up for historical value. If something amazing happened in 1625, that would be... Like this is the right format, April 18th of the year 637, but there's no U.S. history from that year, and I don't know if any world history is going to drive anything. So I don't hang on to those unless they're a more current, or if I would find January 4th of 1776, I would certainly keep it. Star note, star note, star note. 7:30 Central tomorrow night, Southern Metal. Check him out. All right. I hope you get your bills in. That star right there indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. So when we find one, we go over to the Star Note lookup page. And if I hit the right button, I will share that so you can see it as well. There it is. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. You type in the denomination, $1, the year and series if there is. This is a 2017, and then the entire serial number, K10901696. Usually the print run on these bills is around 3.2 million. Like over 90% of the time, but if you find one with a lower print run or a lower total run, it could be worth more than the $3 or $4 that Star Notes are bringing on YouTube or on eBay. Let's see. 3.2 million, that's our third Star Note tonight. That's the third one that's been 3.2 million. That's the third one that has been less rare, but that's okay. It's still worth 3 to 4 times face value, and that makes me happy, and we keep all of our Star Notes, especially since they say they're not going to do Star Notes anymore. MyCurrencyCollection.com, there is the website. John Jacobs just put it in, Star Note Lookup. That will take you right there. All right. We are still in our third strap. We have found 3 Star Notes. So we've got our average of 1 per strap so far tonight. They've been, I don't know about you, Southern Metal, but my finds are getting more scarce. But having a good strap tonight. I did get 2 full bricks of uncirculated, not still in the package out of Richmond, Virginia, Southern Metal, and I sold both of them within a week on eBay for $1,300 each. So that was nice. 9231 9273. Not quite a radar. Here's a bookend, 7171. Oh, thank you for the message. I did not switch back. Hard for you to find them. That's kind of me cheating, isn't it? But I did find a bookend. It's the only thing you missed. Starts with 71, ends with 71. Don't have a great value over face value, but we do count those on finds for the sake of these streams, and if I miss them, we give them to you. But if you can't see it, it's probably hard for you to see it. All right, I got another warning message. Let me see if I can change the bit rate up or byte rate. I don't even know how it's pronounced. Not there, not there. Is it there? Oh, there it is. Let's change that. My computer will stop yelling at me. All right, that should take care of that. That should take care of that. Hello, William Nelson. Good to see you. Alternating sevens. Yep, some people would keep alternating sevens. I haven't found them bringing above face value on eBay, so it's not one I hang on to. Doesn't mean it won't be in the future. I was just searching along. Y'all couldn't see a thing. It defeats the purpose of streaming, doesn't it? 37, 37, 67, 09. Oh 07, 077, 287, almost something. I really want to find a bill that's 007, 00707, but I haven't. Don't know if it's worth a thing. I just think it would be cool to have. We have found one older bill tonight, but it wasn't a web note. We have found one radar note that was awesome. Several over-inked digits. Another star note, but it is in lousy shape. But I'll take it. It's still a star note. I love it. Let's go back to the star note lookup page. This one's going to need some help. We need this one to be unbelievably rare because it has been washed and it is not in good shape at all. 2017A. Some people wouldn't keep it. It's in bad enough shape. I still keep it. It's probably still worth $2. And star notes are becoming more rare, so 0225 9401. Let's look for something below 3.2 million. No, 3.2 million. Less rare, but that's okay. We're still going to keep it. We're still going to keep it. That is our fourth star note tonight. That star indicates it was printed as a replacement for a misprinted or damaged bill. All right. Let me fix this. That is going to end our third strap. Let's move on. We got 2 straps left to search. Strap number 4. We're going to do 5 straps tonight and then call it a night. Well, as far as streaming, we're going to call it a night. $70. All right, cool, very nice. Tell you what we're going to do. Paul's going to take a quick potty break. So when we do a potty break, that means it's time to give something away. Can do better than that one. And that one. And that one. 3 ratty ones in a row. That one will work. It's got a tape mark on it. Here's what we're going to give away. We're going to give away a silver certificate. Silver certificate, blue ink, blue seal, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. You do have to be 18 years of age or older to win. But I am going to start the giveaway. If I find it, there it is. And you are going to type exclamation GAW in, and you have 2 minutes and 56 seconds to do that, and we're going to give that away. We'll let the computer pick a winner here in 3 minutes, and I'll be back briefly. Do appreciate everyone being here tonight. There's 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the giveaway. Type in exclamation GAW and you will be entered. This is our first vertical live dollar hunt in over a month. A lot of life stuff got in the way, but hopefully we're back to doing this on Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:45 and introducing this great hobby to more people. So let's see how much time we got left now. 46 seconds. We got 23 people entered with 51 watching. Somebody doesn't want a silver certificate. By the way, these are selling for, in this shape, $5 to $10. So it's not a bad giveaway for just staying up late watching a little coin hunting. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Let's get the random comment picker up here. There's the countdown. We got 17 seconds left. We're up to 26 people entered, so you're going to have pretty good odds to win this. You do have to be 18 or older, and if you win, you do have to send me an email to claim your prize and give me your mailing address and tell me you're over the age of 18 so I don't break any YouTube rules. All right, good luck, everyone. We got 27 people in. The winner is John Barry. Congratulations, John Barry. You are the winner of that silver certificate. It is now yours. It is now yours. It's not mine anymore, but you gotta claim it, John, and tell me where to ship it. Otherwise, it ends up on the island of unclaimed prizes, a very, very sad place in the coin room. We don't like having stuff on that island at all, because after a period of time, I'll eventually put it back in my inventory. All right, here we go. Strap number 4. We've got 4 star notes already. That's good. Been a good hunt. 4 star notes and a radar. A very good hunt. These streams usually take a little under 2 hours, depending on how many finds we have. If we do 500 and how much I get to talking, you never know. And how many I miss and got to go back and find. I have found as many as 20 star notes in one strap of 100 $1 bills, and I've found as few as 0. The 20 had a bunch of consecutive serial numbers, which adds value. 212, 213, 40. That one wanted to be something, it just didn't quite pull it off. That wanted to be a birth date note. 1983, May 59th. I don't think we can get away with that. It is close. It is close. You're welcome, John Berry. Congratulations. Congratulations. 3 8s in a row, 4 8s in a row we'd hang on to, but I'm going to keep this one for another reason. Look at that 6. Somebody wasn't wearing their glasses when they printed that one. That 6 is raised way out of alignment with the rest of the bill. We call that an odometer note or a gas pump note. Those are selling on eBay for over $2 each. It is a printing error, so we definitely hang on to those. All right. Flip through that one without looking at the signature. I want to let an old one pass by, especially when you can't see it. We're in our 4th strap. We have been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years. We've got over 1,800 videos in our library that you can look at. Coin hunts with my grandsons, dollar bill searches like this, short videos on coin hunting. We stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. hunting 4 to 10 boxes of half dollars with my, 14 and 11-year-old grandsons now, and 7-year-old Sawyer is starting to get into it. Here's something a lot of people ask me. Low serial numbers have a value above face, 0 0. I only keep them when we get to 4 zeros in a row, and they only start getting real valuable if you get 5 zeros in a row, and I've never found one with 5 zeros in a row, just 4 to start. So with 2 digits, I will not be hanging on to that one. What if I found a note code star, 7 stars and a 2A? That would be some kind of error, Javier. If you found one, you got to email me a picture of that, because on the older bills, the stars at the front on some of them, but typically the more modern bills is all at the end of the serial number, and there's only 1 star. If you find a star that's filled in all the way with a heavy printing error, those are worth more. But I've never heard one with multiple stars at the start. So that would be a heck of an error one, or something I'm not familiar with. Feel free to send me a picture. I'll take a look, see what I can find out if you want to. Upside down. They all going to be upside down? Yeah, almost. This is a problem we can overcome. A little inconvenient, but let's just flip them over. What will we find next? How about another star note? How about a 2017 star note? That star indicates it was printed as a replacement for an air note. They messed up when they were printing them, and they either got damaged or they misprinted them. So when we find those, we go look them up. I got to square that up again. Let me get that right there. I'm going to go to the top. It is a $1 bill. It is a 2017 note. And again, this is mycurrencycollection.com, where I've gone to look this up. This is going to tell us what the print run and total print size was on it. It is an L06987977 star. Usually these are in a print run size of 3.2 million, but if you find a lower print run size, it could be worth more money. That's our 5th one tonight, and it's our 5th one that's been 3.2 million. And given the fact that over 90% of them are 3.2 million run size, that's not a surprise. We always get surprised when we find the ones that are lower than 3.2 million. But we do hang on to those star notes because they're going for $3 to $4 a piece on eBay for the nicer ones. And they've announced they're not going to do star notes to signify the print to make up for damaged and misprinted bills. I don't know what they're going to do instead. They're just going to burn them and not print replacements. I don't know. Somebody wrote all over that one. Doesn't help our value at all. Luckily, it was only worth $1 anyway. 1992 8064. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Almost a broken ladder or a scattered ladder. I've seen them called both things. If that 9 had been a 0 or a 2, we would hang on to that, and that would have a nice $5 to $10 value to it. As is, it's a near miss. We are in our 4th strap. We are going to search 5 straps. Each strap has 100 bills in it. 42010802. Had that been 02010802, it would have been a bookend, and it would have been an alternating 0 bill. I do keep alternating 0 bills because they are selling for above face value on eBay. Not much, but something. But as is, it was a near miss. November 23rd of the year 1549. Nah, it's not one I'm going to hang on to. 6960679. Whenever those two middle numbers are the same, you always want to check and make sure you don't have a radar note that reads the same from front to back and back to front. We don't. 69609760. So we'll send them back to the bank. 77550025. Had that been 22 or 55, that would have been 4 pairs. 77550022. We would have kept that worth above face value, as is a near miss. 2 zeros to start and a 9. If that had been 4 zeros to start, we'd hang on to that as a low serial number, but it didn't quite make it. Hello, Dalvin. Good to see you. Hey, Russell. Good to see you. Anyone I've missed, I apologize. It's just me not keeping up. First vertical live stream in over a month, so you got to get me a chance to break back in here. 433-99363. Not quite what we're looking for. February 12th or December 2nd of the year 7753. I won't be around. 1151-9310. Look kind of cool, but not worth anything over face. All right. What will be next? What will be next? I find very few bills earlier than 2000. Very few. There's an over-inked bill. Is it worth keeping? I'm going to keep it. Again, I have recently been checking, and those over-inked bills, and that one's not as heavy as a lot of them, but those over-inked bills where that 8 has too much ink on it are going for $3 and $4 a piece on eBay. So they are worth keeping. And when you flip one over and you see something like that radar note we found earlier, February 2nd of the year 8779, or you find 6 of the same number in a row, or a binary note that only has 2 numbers and the serial number, it gets exciting quick. You go cha-ching, cha-ching. When you can turn $1 into $3, I get excited. When you can turn it into 20 or 50, I get real excited. 4446 4347. 4348. Consecutive serial numbers, we don't keep them unless they got something else going for them. All right, that is 4 straps down. We have 1 strap left to hunt tonight. November 3rd of 78. Did I miss a birthday note? Doubt it, but I could have. November 3rd of 1978. Are you saying I found it or you want me to find it? I'm not seeing it. I see a November 8th. About 15 back. I'm not seeing it. I keep looking. Yeah, well, I'm looking in this strap. I'm looking. You can, if you want to, you can look along with me. There's November 6th of 79.91. No worries. Evidently, I didn't either. Could have been 11. Oh, I did find an 1108. There's 1151. Here's an 1108 coming up that I refound. But it's not a birth date note. There it is. Is 1108 of 4569. So it doesn't have the year on it, so that doesn't count as a birth date note. Let me finish going through the end of this, just make sure I didn't miss it. I don't see it. I think it was at 1108, and we don't classify that one as a birth date note because it didn't have the year. All right. These are both tails up, so I gotta sort these out a little bit. Doesn't help when I sort them out and then lay them back down upside down again, does it? All right, last strap, last 100 we're going to search tonight. Let's see what we can find. Need a little sippy sip of my water. All right, here we go. Here we go. 61448818. 6s, 1s, 4s, and 8s. Not a keeper, not a trinary or a binary. If you're here for the first time or 30th time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We're about to hit 15,500 subscribers. The boys got a goal of 20,000. I hunt with my grandsons. It makes them very happy. We don't get a plaque for it or any notoriety or anything. If we hit 20,000, it's just a personal goal. Not even a thank you email from YouTube. A little bit heavy ink on the 6, but not enough to keep. That one we'll keep. It's not in great shape, but yikes. That's a good one. That's a good one. I circ. I'm looking at the serial number over here as I flip through to make sure it matches. 5 consecutive 5s. It's not in great shape. If it was in better shape, that would be worth $5 to $10, as is, probably $3. Maybe a little more, but that is 5 5s in a row, 6 in a row of the same numbers, the most I've ever found. and I've only found 2 of those. So glad to see a 5 in a row, because don't find those very often either. It's a nice one. Oh, that's not going to help anything, is it? Somebody said it's a high 07 as well. The 7 might be a little high and the 0, but not high enough that I think I could get any additional value out of that. But the 5.5s for sure, I think will sell. Five fives, you gotta like that. Good hunt tonight. 3 6s and a couple zeros in a row. Uh-oh. My screen crashed. Hold on. Gotta reload it. Reload live chat. Alright. I'm back. We are hunting $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, older bills. I'm looking here for anything before 2000. I'm looking where that A is for an X or a Y. I'm looking for a star, or I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers like are scrolling at the bottom of the screen that might make this, or does make this, worth more than face value. And we will hang on to those. Anything that leads with 4 zeros will be a low serial number, or going for above face value. This is our first stream, my first stream in over a month like this. Life got in the way, but I plan to do this every Wednesday night at 9:45 p.m., every Sunday night at 9:45 p.m. Maybe other times during the week, but at least those 2 times. 0320-9020. Close to something I would keep, but not quite. Got over 8,000. Over 8,000, is that right? Over 1,800, that sounds better. Over 1,800 videos on YouTube, coin hunting and dollar bill searching. We've been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years. We've added in dollar bills in the last 8 months. And have kind of fallen in love with hunting the dollar bills. We do a daily short video on coin hunting that posts around 10 o'clock every night, showing my best finds of the week, because I hunt pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars each and every week. And at the end of every month, we give those away, everything we found for the month. June 15th of the year 1369. A little too old to be a key date, but that is the birth date format we're looking for. 9040 9460. Close. 3 9s at the end. Slide that 9 over, get the 4 9s. We'd hang on to that as a quad. Just not quite. Why is there an A at the bottom of so if you look at that 2017 A, so they printed a bunch of dollar bills with the series 2017, and they got done with that, and they decided they needed to print more bills, and instead of printing them with a more recent date, they decided to do a separate series with the 2017, and they put A on there, and that means it's series A of 2017, different than 2017 2017A are 2 different series. So in those series, you could find the same serial number in 2017 and 2017A, which would be cool, and you could sell those for some additional money. But they probably ran out of serial numbers and decided to print more, and they went with the A series instead of going to a different date. 2112-1707. That is a future birthday note, July 17th of 2112. That is close to something I would keep, but I won't be alive then, so I'm not going to hang on to that one either. No worries. We're here to teach and bring awareness to what we think is a great hobby. And it's a hobby that the average age is a lot closer to my age than my grandson's age. So we do things to really try to get the youth involved in this hobby. We do free youth hunts once a month, as long as the parent or guardian will watch along with them. And you can sign up for that on our channel. That is our main objective, is to bring awareness to this great hobby. Alright, we're over halfway through our last strap here. Can we find anything else? Haven't found a star note yet in this strap. That'd be nice. November 28th to 5774. Almost 4 zeros to start the bill. Not quite. 2442, 2441. Well, that's going to be a trinary note, only 1s, 2s, and 4s on the note, so we're going to keep it. Had that been 2442, 2442, that would be a repeater, a quad repeater, and we would keep it for that reason, and it would be worth more. But I'm going to keep it because it's a trinary note and it's almost a quad repeater. So very, very close. I missed a 7171 bookend. Not surprising. That's a step down note. Does it have any value, Southern Metal? Is it a step down? I've never heard that terminology. $71.71. I even called it out and missed it. How bad is that? How bad is that? Bookend. All right, who was first? I see John Kyriakos. Probably messed that up. You were the first one to call out that bookend, John. So if you're over 18 and you send me an email and claim it, along with your shipping address, I will send that to you. Kind of a self-punishment when I miss a find. I'll have to look those up, Southern Metal. I am not familiar with that one. I think it's the first one I've ever found. John, get your name right. Kyriakos? Kyriakos? If I say it enough different ways, I'm bound to get it right. Sorry about that. Shoot me an email, John. Tell me you're over 18 and you want me to send you that 7171 bill, and I will ship it out to you. And you've got a bill in your collection. You've got a bill in your collection. All right. We shall keep going. Kyriakos. Ah. Third bookend I missed, and I think I found 2. Or maybe just 1. Getting expensive. May 1st or January 5th of the year 5472. You'd think when I say the numbers out loud I would have seen that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and a 5. Not quite. A broken or scattered ladder. Well, that bill has been through the laundry a few times. It's barely still worth $1. Is that what they mean by laundering money? November 4th or April 11th of 5441. Not quite. Boy, we're down to the last 10. Are we going to have a star note in this strap? I don't know. Boy, 999-336. 4040, 8162. 12/22 of the year 1084. You can research that one, but I don't think she's got any value. August 22nd of 52.96. Just a couple left. All right. That is our 500 search. Boy, we had a lot of good finds though. 5 5s in a row. A palindrome or radar note. What my good friend Southern Metal tells me is a step down note, which I'm still learning about this. I didn't even know that was a thing. I got to look up. I have no idea the value of a step-down note. It's also a trinary, but I'll put it in a holder. Told you Southern Metal knew more about this than I do. Our star notes. 5 star notes tonight, so that was 1 per strap. They're not in amazing shape, but they're still going for over face value on eBay. So, what we do at the end of our streams here is we do a giveaway. And I already did one because I took a potty break. So what we're going to do this time, we're going to give away 2 $2 bills. 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills. And if you look at the serial number, $5.99 and $5.98. Bob Atwood, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Unfortunately, all of the subscription, the new subscribers do not show up on the channel. That's an OBS deal. Known problem, and they're working on it. We're going to give those away. What you got to do, you have to be over the age of 18. You have to type in exclamation GAW right now, and at the end of 3 minutes, we will let the computer pick us a winner, and I will send out that those 2 $2 bills to you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 and 5, 18, 21 finds out of the 500 bills searched tonight. So that's not bad. And 3 that I put in hard cases. So that's good. But now I could go get another $21 in, sell those for above face value, and go get more to search. Luckily though, I already have another 1,000 that I haven't opened at all to search. If not before, we'll do those on Sunday night at 9:45. That's the plan. Right now, we're doing a giveaway, though. You want to type in exclamation GAW. We're giving away 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. Just because you were here. Just because you were here. We got 2,500 views tonight. A little light for this format. 50 or 60 new subscribers, so we will take that. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Doesn't cost anything to list it on eBay, but when you sell it, there are fees. For example, I just sold 2 full bricks of 1,000 $1 bills for a listing price of $1,000 or $1,300, and I netted from that sale $1,176, I think. So eBay does take a big bite. They do take a big bite. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. I'm not seeing a 49.49. I saw a 44.49. I'll look through a few more here. Let me get the countdown on the screen so y'all can follow along. That one right there. And that one right there, and scoot it over. 6 seconds, exclamation GAW. I'm looking for a possible missed bookend, and I did find it. I did find it. So we will see if you were the first to identify that. Let me look back at my chat. Bookend at the end of the 5th strap, George Bruns. Let's see if there's anyone before you. Well, George, I don't know that you want it, George. I'll show it to you. I mean, it is $1. All right, we're going to draw a winner. I got to go back to the right page now. Going to draw a winner. Good luck all for the two $2 bills. The winner is Robert Rollader. I messed that up too. Robert, congratulations. Robert, what you need to do now is send me an email claiming your prize, telling me you're over 18, and giving me your shipping address so that I can ship it to you. Get your name in here with that one. Where'd that 4949 go? There is, change the screen, Paul. There is the bookend 4949. George, you don't want that. It's not worth the 70 cents to mail it to you, my friend. It's not worth over $1 with the condition it is, but it is a missed bookend. It is a missed bookend, but I think I'll hang on to it. You have to forgive me, George. I know you've won several before, but that one's not even worth shipping out. It's not worth shipping out. All right. Well, thank you all very much for watching tonight. I appreciate it. 2,600 views, 50, 60 new subscribers. We appreciate all of you. If you're not subscribed, be your last chance tonight. Go ahead and hit that subscription and hit that thumbs up button, because the more likes, the more apt YouTube is to recommend this to somebody. Thank you for the $2 super chat earlier. We appreciate that. Hope you all have a great Thursday, since I think I've taken you almost to the cusp of Thursday in the Central Time Zone, and a great rest of the week. We will be streaming Saturday at 2 p.m. and opening 4 boxes of $50. We do have donator slots available. You can go to our channel. It's the most recent video that's up there. We put out the announcement today for the stream on Saturday that will tell you all about it. And we look forward to seeing you Saturday. I will have the grandkids with me hunting along. We'll have some fun. It's like a family reunion. So thank you all so very much for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see all of you again soon when Paul has more spare time. Good night, all. Thanks for being here. God bless.